nothing remains. Only the master, the love divine is.
किए दर्पण में तब झलके वे,
एकदम क्रिस्टल क्लियर हो जाए।
रचना कण कण में दिखे वे, उन संग से ही तू पार हो जाए।
Questions could be very foolish.
It doesn't matter.
To begin with.
It doesn't matter.
And whatever question I'm asking
Yes,
is based upon only book knowledge.
that is true.
By profession, I'm a teacher.
Definitely.
So, one of the things I teach my students is the theory of evolution.
Evolution, yes.
And Huzur was talking about evolution about two days ago.
Yes, yes,
By
yes.
Agam Saran. So when we look at this universe at large,
Yes, yes.
we talk about the chemical evolution,
Yes,
we
yes.
talk about the biological evolution,
Biological evolution.
and then the geological evolution of this planet of
Yes,
ours.
yes,
According to the chemical evolution theory,
yes.
what was once a very simple set of molecules
Yes, yes.
with time, with energy, and with forces became more complex molecules.
Complex. Still going on.
Still going on.
Yes, that's true.
And finally, at some point, they gave rise to proteins and amino acids,
Yes, and
of which all living forms are made.
yes.
But science, of course, cannot tell us how we went from the proteins, amino acids to the life acids.
It's quite true.
So, Huzur, if we look at life as coming from the chemical nature of things, it would appear that life is purely an accident. It had to happen.
Because you have, yes, it is, or from your point of view, it is an accident. Then we got something. Yesterday I said, this intelligence doesn't come right from where the day you, there is a conception. It comes later on. So, I mean, there is something, the knowledge is so subtle, that where our intellect fails, there is a confusion, note of interrogation is there. So we go on postulating, and every time some other postulate comes and there is a conflict. But basically I tell you, this creation is created by a purpose. It has a lifespan. You know, understand that? It was born and it will die. And certainly the force which has created it, he has not created just for mere playing or where just you see making and destroying and not that. There is a purpose. And you see the rules, all the physical laws, the chemical laws and biological laws are running on a perfect scale and on a mathematical scale. Understand that? So the force which has created so precisely has not created just an accident. The creation has not come out of accident. There is a purpose. And that purpose is very obvious. The process of evolution is there. When the planet got separated from the sun, it was a ball of fire.
Yes.
And then slowly on rotation, it started condensing, and then you see, and then some meteor came and water vapor, and so
Yeah.
the oceans were not that deep what today they are. See, and life could not exist on that warm, hot surface. And then life started coming from the unicellular level. The atmosphere at that time was not conducive for higher life. So, whatever the oxygen and hydrogen, whatever is mixture, and slowly life dying and throwing away some complex chemical substances, molecules to the environment, making fit for the higher form to appear. The higher form will need some ready-made thing. You know, the eggs are there. The small, let's say, chicken, what you say, it develops into the egg. The food is there. You see, understand that? So, at initial stage, the nature has already given the food. So we can't say that it is just an accident that there is food and there is no food. Because that species of life needs that. So the system, where it is a animal system or the vegetative system, one by one, earlier the algae, the river birds, and then the gymnosperms and the endosperms, and then the trees and the birds. So similarly on the life scale, this is going on. When nature thought, when a better mutation and better species, which it has to evolve, came up, then it didn't destroy the lower species, because it wanted that there will be a footstep, and so they are just going on. The fossils study amply, vividly say the intelligent hand of the nature. And the globe is what we see. The globe was not the same. It was, the land mass was all confined to one place. And with the time and with the rotation, the land mass separated. And so many places, where we are desert, there was all greenery, and all greenery has become desert. That is going on. And when the oxygen content of the atmosphere, with all this vegetation which we have, they leave out oxygen and they take the carbon dioxide and monoxide and other things. So they made the atmosphere fit for lower animals and higher animals, and then fit for the man. And now the man with the highest intelligence is there. Now man has the capacity to know much more than the lower species. Though it is evolved from them, but because of the higher intelligence, it is different from them. And the early man, was killing those lower mammals, lower animals, just to survive. But as the intellect advanced, it has started respecting them. It came to know that they are necessary. And so this evolution is based for some principle, some aim and object, what I am saying. And there is nothing higher than man on this planet. No species. Understand that? And do you think that some superman will come higher than this? No. If anything will expand, that is the intellect. And intellect ultimately will be able to realize that if we want to develop it to higher consciousness, we have to take the need of some higher energy sources. We have, the whole creation is nothing but form of energy. You understand that? And so, and we are exploring on that point of view. You have also known that energy is nothing but negative and positive charge, electron and neutrons. But we have antimatter as well. So scientists are postulating that there might be a creation whose basis would be the negative neutron and positive electron, see. And so they feel that the time there is reversed. Here the time this has gone up with this energy source that which we have. So energy has taken so much shape. All physical energy and chemical energy are same. But the biological energy, that is called molecule, it has the capacity to do such things with little input than the physical energy. For example, a leaf taking light from sun is preparing glucose. Suppose you have to manufacture glucose, you will need more energy than the leaf. The biological energy, because there is the biological function going on. So biological energy is superior than the physical energy. And it is more complex. and there is more viability. An entire biological system, the transmission, it is nothing but a chemical reaction. Our whole body is nothing but chemistry. And constantly chemical reaction is going on. And all our thinking and everything is affected by chemical changes. There are so many mental diseases where certain chemicals are much more and some less. So we are giving chemical substances just to correct the mental aberrations. But there are side effects also. So with all these studies at our command, we are in a position to say that the hidden hand of nature, which is of course invisible to us, is far superior, full of intelligence. And understand that. And when an intelligent force will do something, he will not do everything accidentally. There will be some purpose behind that. And it is up to us to find out what is the purpose. I say the purpose is evolutionary purpose. You are, as a man, fit to be evolved to Godhood. And unless until this evolution is complete individually, you will continue to revolve around life and birth. And every birth, a reform will continue you. Understand that? Have you understood that?
I've got one or two
Yes.
no related questions, but
Achieve Godhood. I mean, your knowledge is that of the Creator. You need not come. You need not take the human form. So each and every human or everything, atom has to be evolved to that stage. And that is the purpose. I think I will clear.
as to how the universe came into existence,
Yes.
it's the Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory, yes.
So it will tell us that about 15 billion years ago,
Yes.
everything that we see around us today, the
Yes.
galaxies, the stars,
Yes,
the
yes,
planets, and all life forms, all the forces, all the energy, all matter
Yes.
was contained in a small, tiny speck.
Yes.
Now, speck is a feeble term; it cannot explain. Science
Yes,
cannot
certainly
explain
not.
what it was.
Yes, it is a speculation, brother. Yes.
But science cannot tell us why and who put that speck there. So if Huzur can enlighten us on that,
There was a purpose. I have just told you.
yes.
The Creator had a purpose. And purpose was to get rid of the dirt, you see, and lift your psyche to the fine element which is in the form of the spirit in you, which is encased in the physical and the mental coverings. To just get out of these coverings, the whole creation has come into being. And out of it, God wanted that each and every atom should get rid of these coverings. And when it is completed, and we conceive only this solar system, there are thousands and millions of solar systems. And over the solar system, which is not visible by our telescope, is the Brahmand system, you see. And there are thousands of Brahmandas are there. So, of course, science today is saying so many things. But Param Sant Kabir Sahab, say about 500 years ago, he was not a scientist, he was just a weaver. He said one couplet, Sadhu, oh friend, ye murdan ka desh. This is a zone of death. And he says, not only you will die, the moon will die, Chandhu mariye, Surjo mariye, mariye dharni, ye prithvi bhi, और आकाश में 14 भुवन चौधरी मरी हैं, ताहू के नहीं आता साधु ये मुर्दन का देश. So 3-4 things that you will die is day-to-day affair, that moon will die, the science says, the sun will die, the science says, the earth will die, science says. But it doesn't know 14 भुवन चौधरी कौन है? जो भी मरेगा चौधरी, that means you see commander. That is the Sadguru Brahma. It will also take place. He will also, that Sadguru Brahma will also be dissolved someday. And it has 14 kala, 14 facets, 14 dimensions. So the matter can be conceived in 14 dimensions. If you are astrophysics or physics, till today, earlier when we were students, we were conceiving matter in 3 dimensions. But subsequent atomic particles discovery and other things, we have another dimension, 4 dimensions. So still, please stop this thing. So still there is a scope of at least 6 or 10 dimensions to be known. But in physical plane, the 10 dimensions not be known. This is in the final. 4 dimensions are in the final, but 10 dimensions we can conceive matter. And now you think that what will be the shape of things with 10 dimensional knowledge of this physical world? It will go a sea change, tremendous change. All possibilities are there. If you want me, I can foresee something, but then it will be useless to talk. And I just asked the question, that fellow, how could he know that this sun and the moon and the earth and the space is an entity, and how it could die? And you as a physicist, you know this time is a commodity. It can be reversed, it can be stored, it can be like that. So, but ordinary people do not know this thing. And I say you can write